and braking.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you can feel it. The clutch, you bring that in quicker, it's a much faster reacting system than the braking side.
Right. So clutch is basically it's just stopping the engine from
Yeah, adding
rolling.
power.
The
Yep.
brake is braking the bike itself.
hmm
Okay.
and it removes power, but the clutch also, when you're moving, it removes, disconnects the engine from the transmission so
From
you can shift
you could shift
to
and
get to
still
the next level.
next level. Okay.
All right. So let's go up. We're gonna walk it up to that orange cone right there, and we're gonna place those bushes at the end.
So we release the clutch,
Release the
right?
clutch as you release the brake.
Release the clutch all the way.
Just out
Oh,
to
just
get it to
to
moving.
feel it. Oh, okay.
You keep your feet on it, walk it. And as you approach, squeeze everything in nice and gentle. So what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to go to the orange cone right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you this time to walk a little bit more and not drag your feet.
That's I was doing that
Yeah.
because it felt like I'm going a little bit too fast, at least in the
Right
beginning.
now we're a little bit of a downhill, so that's also adding to your speed pickup
Oh,
area.
okay.
This is more of a flat area, so it should be good.
Okay.
So go ahead and look where you want to go also.
So we let the clutch in first.
Mm-hmm. Give it a little turn. There you go. And as you approach, gently squeezing both. And you can feel with the walking, the bike has got some, even that little bit of motion, you can feel the balancing getting better, don't you?
Yeah,
So let's,
yeah. I mean, I even didn't use any throttle.
no,
I didn't even use any throttle, and it was going.
yeah. And again, you're gonna need, when you're really moving, not just wandering around a little parking lot
Hmm.
for this class, you're gonna need throttle because you're
Right,
gonna need
right,
to pick
right.
the speed up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
But for here and for going up the hill, see how you got this little,
Hmm.
probably going that way, you may need a little throttle because you got up the hill. It's a
Right,
little bit more of
right,
a
right, right,
work for the
right,
bike.
right, right.
Let's go to the next one. Do it again. How's it feeling?
It feels like a little bit like not that don't have control over it. I do,
Mm-hmm.
but it feels like it wants to get away from me.
Right.
You
And
know
you
what
get,
I mean?
yeah.
It feels like it wants to get away from, like it wants to go, like you know.
And riding a motorcycle, much more than a car, is a partnership. You work together. A car is, and you watch her. Again, here's the partnership, but she's not looking at the controls at all. She's looking pretty much up where she wants to go.
Hmm.
Checking. That's the idea of that partnership.
Now let me ask you this: you do not want to be looking straight ahead. You want to be move your head far ahead, right, of your
Yes,
stuff, right?
and they'll
You
talk
don't want to
about
be
this.
looking like down there.
No, I have a big bearing on mine. I can't see down there. I look ahead. But when they'll talk about it on the e-course you have to do online before the actual class.
Hmm.
It's 2, 4, and 12. 2 seconds is a following distance.
Hmm.
And that's the same with cars. You're supposed to have at least 2 seconds between the vehicle in front of you. 4 seconds is your path of travel. So right now, you're standing at 4 seconds is your feet ahead. But if you're doing 60 miles an hour, 4 seconds may be
Right,
the great.
you'll be there out in the bushes.
Yeah. And then they say 12 seconds, and that's a big path of travel. That's saying, okay, I see my left turn coming up. I see this car's already got its blinkers on,
Hmm.
and trying to anticipate what other traffic may be doing. So, but we're working on that 4 second time right now.
Right, right, right. But we want to be looking further ahead than right in front of the
Yeah,
front of the bike.
we already know what's there.
Right.
And you ever play that? Or see someone they walk up and like
Yeah, we have the peripheral vision anyway.
Peripheral vision.
Yeah.
But I know where it is, so I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
where
yeah.
this line is.
Yeah.
That's what we do a lot of.
Right.
So then, now we're going to go up here. Let's go up to those triple cones there.
And we have to like turn into that, right?
Turn into them, yep.
So let in the clutch, release the brakes.
And now you may have to add a little throttle. Again, you're going uphill a little bit. And here's something you learned right then and there. Because you had the throttle up. You heard how high
Yes,
the motor
yes.
was? Picture this. The throttle is a spigot at your house.
Right.
You turn that thing on all the way. But then you go to the nozzle at the end of the hose. That's your clutch.
Oh.
So no matter what you do with the throttle, you can keep it up, but you can control that output with the clutch.
So the clutch also controls.
Yep. So again, your throttle's way up. You're redlining, and you can walk it by clutch control.
Just with the clutch.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And motorcycles is like, did you on a car? Have you ever ridden a manual transmission?
Yes, I have.
When you were taught manual, they said never ride the clutch, right?
Right.
They're
I actually do press it a little bit.
A motorcycle is designed for you to ride the clutch. That clutch and transmission is in this oily, nasty, dirty area, but it's designed to be ridden like this. Where again, a car is designed to get the clutch out as fast and as smooth as possible.
Right.
Okay? Let's go to that orange cone. So what do you think happened there?
I was doing two things at the same time. I was turning and trying to get up the hill a little bit.
It's like I'm being punished.
Eric punishes himself every day. He's wearing on.
And you might also be, and I didn't really watch, so might also be beginning to try to bring that wrist up to start instead of sitting there from the flat and going down.
Oh yeah. That is
And
true.
again, I didn't watch, so
Yeah, I felt it like, not that I was losing it. It was just that, I was like doing two things at the same time,
yeah.
trying to go, give some throttle.
All right. So let's get to the next orange cone.
Okay.
So how's it feel?
Well, this time it felt better. It felt a little bit. I put a few things together now.
And again, you pick up stuff, people don't really realize how. You can sit there and say, I'm going to ride a motorcycle in 2 days, but people pick up stuff very quickly if they're, I don't want to say adjusting, but if they have the basics.
Right.
You obviously, you've ridden a standard in a car, so you understand that
Right.
interaction. You have a little bit of the basics already.
Yeah.
So let's go to that orange car.
Yeah, I never really realized how much the clutch affects your speed also.
Yeah.
I never put that in my head, because in a car, it's a gas pedal and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the clutch.
And again, in a car, they teach you in a car get the clutch out as quickly as you can because you're not going to do this.
Right,
you need
right,
to do
right.
this and go. Where again, the motorcycle,
Right. So that's something I have to learn is that the clutch also affects the speed
Yeah.
as much as the throttle.
Mm-hmm.
You almost don't need throttle. You just use the clutch and you're going.
Yeah. And again, you're going with terrain and the uphill, downhill. I always tell people, like the guy behind you is on a bit, that's a little 125. So when he gets on, he's adding 160 pounds a person. You may need a little bit more throttle because that weight to motor size and distribution is different.
Right.
That's where the green was. Then you're going to turn a little bit.
But I feel like I'm just dragging my feet instead of walking it. For whatever reason, I don't know why I'm doing that.
What we're going to do, we're going to get to this arm cone here, and we're going to try something. Because I think you're going to try to get your feet up onto the pegs.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Because you got nice throttle control, nice clutch control. So let's show to you that your bike has got enough speed to balance. All right? So we'll get to that orange cone. We'll get ready. See, that one was more of a walk than that one.
Yeah. I was. That's what I said. That one was dragging. Here, I was actually intentionally walking.
All right, so they say for early riders, if you want one or two steps to make sure you